when you go on Captain's Corner tonight, ask the captain if he knows of anyone who would have benefited from the government water tank program. Of course, a program which was suggested, first of all, by the United Progressive Party.
Yes.
Yes.
And, what they're doing is absolutely just graceful. Now, we're happy that people are getting tanks. That's part of the program that we had already put out there. And it's only after we put out our suggestions to bring relief to people so that we can have a water program that, includes tanks and pumps and making it easy for people at the level of the household to improve their water catchment ability. Now, here it is. They're giving out these tanks. And if you look at the way they're doing it, I know of representatives who have called people, oh, I have a tank for you. And they themselves are the ones who are giving out these tanks, as though it's Labour Party tanks. These tanks are paid for by the taxpayers of Antigua and Barbuda through Chopper. It is Chopper who's paying the agency that is paying for these tanks. And the system should be one, like when we have our system in place regarding school meals, the uniform program, the People's Benefit Program, we set up systems and we set down the rules and regulations, and anybody, regardless of your political persuasion, your race, your religion, your place of origin, you go and you get your benefit. Now, if it is that they have a program where they're giving tanks, the tanks should be given to the people who need tanks. And if you need a tank, you should be able to go and apply for a tank, and you get a tank because you need a tank. But what they're doing is the ministers are handpicking their people, and they're saying, tank for you, no tank for you, tank for you, no tank for you. That's ridiculous.
So you're saying then that there is no system of application and assessment of need?
No, it's all about politics. It's all about desperately trying to hold on to power using the resources of the state. Chopper is paying for those tanks. It should not be the preserve of any minister to be walking around and saying who should get tank and who shouldn't get tank. It's nonsense. The ability to get a water storage receptacle should not be based on the political party that you support. It should be based on the need, your need and your family's need. That's what should be done. This government just has to go. Everything they do wrong. Everything they do is based on handpick, favoritism, who can get a benefit out of it. I bet you're going to find some of those tanks are going to be siphoned off, and you're going to soon hear people selling tanks at a price below what they're selling them on the market outside. Once the tanks, you're going to hear them say the tanks run out. And then once you hear that, you're going to hear somebody down the road selling tanks. That's the way these people operate. They don't do anything unless there's a hustle involved for some.